Hello everybody, today I'm going to be talking about music production. Not long ago, in order for you to record your own song or your own music, you had to rent out a studio, and that cost you a lot of money. Nowadays, it's become much cheaper and much easier for you to get your own studio at home. Presonus has a lot of products that helps you record your own music or your own songs at home. This is one of my favorite because it comes an all-in-one box or all-in-one bundle. So basically, if you want to start out recording your own music or your own songs, this box will give you everything that you need. It comes with an audio interface, which is a 2-channel audio interface. It comes with a headphone, which is really important for you when you're doing your mastering. And also it comes with its own microphone. So basically, if you want to use it for singing or playing your own music on a guitar, then you can also use the microphone for the vocals, or you can use the microphones for instruments. And of course, it comes with Studio One, which is a very, very good recording software that is made by Presonus themselves. So basically nowadays, if you want to record your own music, you can have your own studio at home for only 999 dirhams. That is really, really low amount compared to before, when you had to record, if you wanted to record, you had to go to a studio and then pay about 500 to 1,000 dirhams per hour. So this is a great package for those who would like to record their vocals or maybe an instrument. But sometimes some people say, what if I have a mini band, like a band at home with 2 guitarists, a drummer, and a vocalist? So what can I use? This might not be enough for them. Well, Presonus has a new product that will be perfect for that. Recently, Presonus launched the AR series of mixers. We've been waiting for these for a long time. The cool thing about this is it comes in 3 different categories, but the best part about it is it comes with its own built-in recorder. So basically, if you have a mini band and you want to record the drummer, the guitarists, and the vocalists, so you can hook up all of the different instruments and also the vocalists into the mixer. And with the built-in SD recorder, you can record the whole session. If you want to record every track alone, you can connect it to your laptop, and using the capture software, you can record every track alone. So basically, it's also another way for you to record more than 2 channels. You can go up to 8 channels with the AR8, 12 channels with the AR12, which is the unit over here, and 16 channels with the AR16. And you can record the tracks as one, or you can record them as each channel separately. After that, you can take whatever you recorded on capture and drop it into Studio One, and then you can do all your editing and mastering over there. A lot of people have been saying that softwares are a little bit scary to use. Well, let's have a look at Studio One, because it's an entry-level software that can go all the way to the professional level, and it's very easy to use. Recording softwares is the core at any recording that you want to do. A lot of companies recently have been introducing new recording softwares that are much easier to use and much user-friendly. I mean, if you're sitting at home and you want to record your own music, you want to be able to use the software with ease and be able to produce your own song within hours if you want. And this is what most of the manufacturing companies are doing right now. One of those softwares, of course, is Studio One. It's quite easy to use, and you can handle it in a very easy way. And for that, I'm going to introduce to you Omar, our product specialist, who's going to give you an overview of how to use Studio One.
Hey, what's up guys? So let's get into Studio One and let's talk more details about it. Here I have Studio One Professional. You have 3 types of software. So you got is the Prime, you got the Artist, and the Professional. This is the Studio One Professional 3, where this is the starting page where it shows you the basic details about Studio One. On the start page here, you have is create a new song, create a new project, and open existing documents. Left column over here, you have recent files of which projects you have been working on with automatically save feature. You also have is songs which you have been completed and projects which have been completed. In the middle, you have is an artist profile as well as a SoundCloud page. Artist profile is where you write your details about your website, your music genre, and a small bio about yourself. Plus the cool thing over here, which I like about the SoundCloud, is where you connect it directly to SoundCloud from the Studio One software. So I can upload my music after mastering directly onto my SoundCloud page. Below here is a setup where you have is configure audio devices and external devices. Upon clicking here, you can choose your audio devices on which, depending on which sound card you have, you can connect it onto it directly and change your sample bitrate or your latency. Plus you have general settings, locations for your VSTs and different profiles, audio setup, external devices for MIDI keyboards, and advanced for different features. On my right bottom here we have is the news feed, which has always been updated from Presonus directly about the new different tracks or the discounts which they have, or any of the features which different producers use. Demo and tutorials can be also downloaded directly for free. Let's go to the songs page right now, where we can start editing songs from here. Simple step, let me teach you about it, is that you have is a basic layout where you have different playbacks, as well as you have a playlist of each individual instruments. The most important thing you need to know is the bottom three here. You have is the browser feature, where you have effects, you have instruments, you have loops and files. Instruments you have by Presonus directly, which is Impact, Mai Tai, Mojito, Presence, and as well as Studio One. These are different VSTs which can be dragged and dropped directly onto the playlist, and you can prefer different songs from here. The next tab we have is effects, which come along with Presonus built in as well. You have different type of effects for vocals, for instruments, as well as for dub overlay. Next we have loops, which are sample plugins which you just play with different sounds depending on what genre you want to create. Already we have few over here, as you can see. And files are basically your different types of files, but from different DAWs and different outsource from your desktop or any of the computer places where you can get it from. Down here next to browse you have mix, where you actually have the mixer for each individual channels. So if I go to my left here, I have my channel input for each sound. You can see it from here of my different playback sounds as well. And edit is where you can edit each of the sounds. So example, if I'm on my drums, here we go. That's my edit bar over here. So I can quantize it, I can cut it, I can loop it, I can do anything over here. So we're going to talk a little bit about Capture, the multi-track recording software, which works only on your iPad, iPhone devices, and your MacBook. What does the software do? It helps you to record everything from your Audiobox, going to the iPad and iPhone via the devices feature, which is right here. There's a device option here. USB goes to a power supply, and device goes to your iPhone or iPad. The software looks something like this, where you can just tap additional over here and you get a full playlist where you can record multi-recordings depending on the sound card you have of the Audiobox. What else do we have to do here? Something really cool is what I like. When you record, there's a feature here where you can send your mixes going to Studio One directly through the same router. And when you do that, you have the program and all your projects on the Studio One software already. That's Capture for you guys.
So as you can see, if you are going to record only your voice or an instrument, or even if you want to try to record a mini band, you have all the options now readily available at very affordable prices. The prices now have dropped so low that you can have your own studio at home. So don't waste time, get into the music production market, come down to DJ Corner and we'll show you all the possibilities that you can get.